Number 6 Oklahoma at playing number 22 Texas in the Cotton Bowl, the Ohio State or the Texas State Fair. It's the Red River rivalry, and this is a really big deal because this is the 113th meeting since 1900. Texas leads 61-46 with 5 ties. Oklahoma, though, has won the last 2 in a row. But here's something to think about. The last game that they played on October 6th was in October 6, 2001, and OU won that 14-3. But also don't forget, 2015, a 1-4 Texas team went in there and beat Oklahoma 14-3. So what I'm saying is, records really don't matter because this is a rivalry. Lincoln Riley's going to bring that, Mike Leach offense and try to throw it all over the place with big play Kyler Murray, and we're going to see if Texas can keep Kyler Murray off the field just like Army did. So we'll see how that goes. Mark, Red River rivalry in Dallas, talk to us.
Well, I don't think this game's going to be closer than the experts think. I think it's going to be a blowout by Oklahoma, and these are the reasons why. Even though Texas defense has only given up 1 touchdown pass in the last 3 games, they played much better. They won their last 3 games. You look at Oklahoma and the way they played, particularly Kyler Murray at the quarterback position. He's completed 75% of his passes in the last 3 games. And listen to this, Coach. Against his last game against Baylor, 432 yards, 6 touchdown passes, 45 rushing yards, and another touchdown. And that was after Lincoln Riley suspended him from being the starter in that game. He had to come off the bench in that game because he was late to a meeting. So you know what they should do every week? Suspend him every week. Don't start him every week. Have him come off the bench because he's absolutely on fire with the football. Nobody's been able to slow down this offense or really stop it. Yes, they had to stumble against Army, but Kyler Murray is the real deal with the football. Whether he's running it or throwing it, he's going to be tough to beat, and Oklahoma's going to roll over Texas 45-24.
Well, Kyler Murphy is a transfer from Texas A&M, so you talk about all these great quarterbacks, Will Grier, et cetera. They're usually transfers, but I agree with you about Oklahoma's offense. They're very, very good. However, Texas has really improved tremendously in the last couple of weeks, Mark. In their first ball game, they got beat by Maryland. Second game, they beat Tulsa 28-21. Tulsa will probably end up, they were 2-10 last year. They'll probably end up 3-9 this year, but they have gotten better each and every week. Beating TCU was very impressive. Here's the other thing about Oklahoma and why I cannot get real high on them. They're 90th in the country in total defense. They're 95th in the country in pass defense, and let's remember there's only something like 129 teams in the entire category of Division I football. But I just don't think their defense is good enough or solid enough in order. This is going to be a very, very close game, but I do believe Oklahoma finds a way to prevail, 33-31, but I agree with the Colonel completely. In this game, it's like the Army-Navy game. You can throw records out the window. Remember this, that Oklahoma gets much of their athletes from Texas. These athletes played against one another in high school, sometimes played with one another. So it's just a great contest. Very, very exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.